Okay, you guys, we are here today with Courtney, and Courtney is contemplating getting a big chop. As you can see, Courtney is a very pretty girl, but her concern is she is not certain if she can do this. She says she watched the videos last night of all my big chops, and did it make you nervous?
No, it was exciting. But I don't know. It's my first time coming to you, so I was just like, let me see if you can talk to me about my own state of my hair since I'm already natural but heat treated, so I didn't know what my next steps are. My first concern are just being less dry than my hair has been in the past, and it acts really hard when I put products in, and it shouldn't be that way. So
no, and also Courtney is recently color treated. Now she used to go to a stylist where she would get her hair ceramic pressed, and so a lot of her loss of curl pattern comes from the heat treatment. And like her ends, as you can see, her tips and everything is real stringy. And in the middle, although I'm just gonna kind of turn her around so you guys can see the middle of her hair. Although it is nice and thick, her curls are still not popping. So that lets me know that really there is some form of damage there. So we're gonna take this slow because I don't want her to be in fear of this new change. I want her to be able to embrace it. So we're going to give you a play-by-play footage. So if I stop, you guys, it's because I'll have to come back, and once we discuss it a little further, we'll see where we're going to go. So stay tuned. With that, okay. So we're going to take this real slow because I don't want for Courtney to have a heart attack on my watch. We'll see what's gonna happen. Now, what makes you nervous regarding the big chop?
I know everybody tells me to fit my face, but I totally don't think so. So that's a part of it. That's really it. I'm not afraid of letting my hair get cut. Like, my hair was down my back and I cut into a blunt bob. I'm not afraid of that. It's just, it's gonna be a whole head of Courtney. But maybe next time. But I really do want my hair to be soft and get some curl going on, and hopefully.
All right, I think you'll do fine. You stopped it, Lauren. I think you'll do fine. I think that you have to, once you start playing with your hair at this state, you'll understand that in order for your hair to respond in the manner in which you want it to respond, you have to remove what's damaged. Right. That's the only rationale. You have to remove what's damaged. And it doesn't mean that you have to have your hair completely short. Like I said, we're only going to take off where I see the tips or where the heat treated or the damage is at. And then we'll go back in and we'll put some sort of shape in for you, because in those other videos, what you also did see was there were other ladies who had a significant amount of hair left over. So everybody didn't chop to the scalp. A big chop can consist of you just removing those straight ends, and the back, it seems to be coming. I'm just gonna turn her a little bit so we can see the process of this.
I have a question. So in the big chop video, a lot of times you end it and you would finish with the chop and it looked like it had some shape and I could see like, I don't know if the ladies were lined up. Is that how they left it? Were they washed again and were they styled a little bit?
Now for those ladies that you saw with the final result, I think there was only maybe 1 or 2 ladies that we wet down and styled for the most part, because the other ladies just wore it like that until it started to grow. And we have some pictures. I do have some pictures that I can show you at each stage when the hair started to grow out, which made a difference. But like I said, it gave them freedom for a good 6 to 8 months. So they didn't really have to worry too much about styling their hair. They had to just be concerned with learning their hair.
Okay. I think I'm afraid of wearing it in an afro. Is that maybe
but see, here's the thing. When it's short, it's really not in an afro. Now what you saw, I don't want you to confuse someone else's big chop with your big chop. You can still, like with my big chop, I had 1 inch to 1.5 inches, maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of hair, and my hair curled up. So everybody's big chop is totally different, and it depends on your curl pattern. If you have a nice curl pattern, you will get curls, and you won't necessarily wear your afro until you're ready. But by then, you'll be wanting to wear that afro, honey, because the afro is plain funky. Just saying to Courtney that men are never going to understand what it's like to be a woman, first of all. So they put these conditions on us and how they think they want us to look. But what I've learned in all my 41 years is that men are most attracted to women that are confident. It doesn't matter what the woman is wearing, what her hair looks like, what her skin looks like. If that woman comes in that room and she demands attention and she owns that room, 99.9% of the men in that room is going to look at that woman that walks in as if she owns the entire world. You can't and we've all had our share of doing this. I've been guilty also, and that's why I'm having this conversation with you. Don't let him. It's okay to love him, and it's okay, to want to be pretty, but you have to first want to be pretty for you and do things for you, because that also can be a box that we allow other people to put us in. And if you, I don't know your age, Courtney, but you seem like you're a little young, and you don't want to start your younger years out like that, because by the time you get my age, you'll still be fighting to be who you are. And that's in your 20s. This is where the struggle comes in. It's trial and error and discovery. You want to now discover who you are. By the time you get 30, you're going to kind of know who you are. By the time you get 40, you're not going to apologize for who you are. By the time you get 50, you're not even going to give a damn about what people think you are. And by the time you get 60, it's like, okay, you don't even want to have that conversation. I just had to say that, you guys. I had to come back and say that, because that's been the struggle for most of my sisters, is their men. If their men have not had comments to say, I think the sisters would have been a little bit more zealous and eager to go ahead and make this change and this transformation. So stay tuned. Put some product in her hair, and we're going to show her how to style her hair in the wash and go method. But this is it for now. I don't want her to go any shorter. I just wanted to remove all the straight ends. Of course, I'm going to clean her up around her nape and everything to make sure that she has a little funk with this. But this is it, you guys. So, Courtney, tell me how you're feeling. Tell them how you're feeling.
Hey, I needed to go, and I was really ready to start over, so I'm excited about being able to plan my own hair and not dealing with those stupid ends, and hopefully it won't be as dry as it's been, and I can learn how to develop my curl pattern and use the millions of products that I already got out. So I'm excited.
Alright, you guys, so we'll show you some pics, but don't forget to remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until then, stay natural, remain free, and remain beautiful. Ciao.
Okay.
Alright, you guys, we are back. We are done. We are complete. Courtney did not do a full big chop. She just cut the tips off. So as you can see, she still has some straight ends, but she's going to be thinking about letting go of her straight end hair and big chopping. So I'm going to go ahead and give her the mirror, and we are all set. Her natural curl pattern still would not curl up, and I believe that's from the color and the fact that she went to the beauty salon and got her hair ceramic pressed like every 2 weeks. So it's gonna take some time to recover unless she just cuts it off. But until the next video, you guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay natural, stay free, and remain beautiful. Ciao.